Make your own beef jerky at home. Let me show you how. All you need is beef, some seasoning, and a food dehydrator. For this, I used thin sliced sirloin tip steak, but you can use any beef that has a lower fat content. You want to trim any fat and also cut the meat into thin, smaller strips. In addition to sirloin tip, some popular cuts of meat to use for beef jerky are top roast, bottom roast, flank, and eye of round. You want that kind of beef because fat will make the jerky spoil faster. Once the meat is cut, you want to make the marinade for your jerky. The one I use is a classic recipe, but you can use anything you would like to flavor the beef. For this marinade I used a half a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, a teaspoon of ginger, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, two teaspoons of onion powder, a tablespoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and a half teaspoon of salt. Mix your marinade together and then add it to your meat. You either want to use a Ziploc bag or a container, so this way it doesn't leak and you can store it in the refrigerator. It needs to be marinated for at least 24 hours. Every so often you might want to go in and mix it around so this way it gets distributed evenly. Once we're satisfied with our marinade period, get the food dehydrator out, and now we'll place our beef on a tray and make sure that you leave room in between the pieces of meat so this way air can circulate and it'll help it dry quicker. Put the cover on and let it do its thing. After about an hour, you want to flip the jerky over and move the bottom trays to the top and vice versa. Continue doing that every hour, hour and a half until the meat is cooked to the consistency that you want it to be. For me, that usually takes about 5.5 hours with my particular dehydrator and the thickness of my jerky that I'm using. Ideally, you want your jerky to bend when you flex it, but not to actually snap and break. Once it's at the consistency you want, let it cool, and then store your beef jerky in a sealed Ziploc bag or a sealed container. Once you do this, you'll be doing it all the time. It's a lot cheaper than buying jerky from the store, plus you know you made it, you know what the ingredients are, and you can take pride in that. If this was of value to you, please share, like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.